Hello, I'm Leonard Maltin, and welcome to A Night at the Movies for 1938. In those waning days of the Depression, people still somehow found the money to go to their local theater and escape from their everyday troubles. A Night at the Movies meant much more than just a feature film. It was an evening's entertainment, and that's what we've tried to recreate. First, you'll see a coming attractions preview for Angels with Dirty Faces, one of Warner Brothers' best gangster movies and biggest box office hits of 1938. James Cagney and Pat O'Brien were great friends and frequent co-stars. This was arguably their best film together. Note that Humphrey Bogart was still playing runner-up at this time. Next, we have a newsreel, a staple of every movie program. In those pre-television days, it was difficult for newsreels to show much breaking news. It was days between the time an event occurred and its appearance on neighborhood movie screens. Swing also dominates the live-action Melody Master short called Freddie Rich and His Orchestra. The top band leaders were pop idols back then, and even a second-tier group like this one made some mighty good music, including infectious swing versions of the Song of the Volga Boatmen and Loch Lomond. The short takes place, appropriately enough, at a radio station, and the bandstand is one of the neatest Art Deco sets I've ever seen. This may also be the only film available on DVD at this time with an ocarina solo. All of these shorts were playing in theaters in 1938 when The Adventures of Robin Hood was first released, and may well have been the curtain raisers for that extraordinary movie. So enjoy the program, and please save your ticket stubs. There's a drawing for Dish Night after the feature.
The slums of the big town, as packed with drama and danger as the squalid streets of some native quarter. In the heart of this melting pot of crime stands an oasis, where one man struggles against the forces that turn his loved ones to lives of violence and shame. Into this atmosphere walks the most ruthless character you have ever seen on the screen. A killer returning to the slums that nurtured him and to the man who, strangely enough, had been his boyhood comrade. From the meeting of this strange pair evolves the most devastating blast of drama to hit the screen since Public Enemy, Angels with Dirty Faces.
Morning, gentlemen. Nice day for murder.
Where's Frazier?
Where's that 100 grand?
Think we're gonna pay off, huh?
Certainly. If I don't get that dough in 3 minutes, Frazier's going to be splashed all over the best hideout in town.
I'm going to use your case as a crowbar to pry open and uncover this cesspool. I'm going to force the law, corrupt or not, to indict and prosecute and bring to light of day this entire filthy mess.
Asking questions again, huh? Listen. Some of these days you're going to stick your nose in, you're going to get something in it.
Well, I only thought it was...
Shut up! Now, look. You don't know anything about this, see?
No, I don't know nothing.
But you do know what guys get who talk.
Yes, Laurie, we both love him. I've loved him since we were kids, 6 years old.
Why are you trying to send him to prison for life? You can't do that to Rocky. I won't let you.
You see, Laurie, there's all those other kids in the streets whom I don't want to see grow up like Rocky did. You see, Laurie, they have lives, too. I can't throw them away. Sullivan picked me up at my home. He's got everything that was in my safe. Account books, receipts, names, addresses, bank books, everything. If he's prosecuted for this kidnapping, he'll talk.
I'm taking care of this job myself. Get Blackie up here right away.
Now listen, Mike. I don't care how you handle Sullivan, but it's got to look like an accident with that priest.
Leave that to me.
All right, give him the tear gas.
Rocky, what are you doing up here? Go on, get out of here, beat it! What's the matter with you? Want to get your skull full of lead? I thought you were smart enough trying to stick your kids in a place like this.
I couldn't stand by and watch him shoot you down, Rocky.
experts at the infantry school have figured out a new gadget, a belly-whopping machine gun carrier with foot controls and everything for its 4-cylinder motor. It's something like a midget creeper tank developed by other armies, and it's supposed to replace an entire machine gun squad, men, mules, and carts. It's called the Howie Carrier, from Captain Robert G. Howie, who designed it to give machine gunners a light motor vehicle capable of dashing around practically unseen through the tall grass. But they'll certainly have to wear stomach pads when the going's rough. Austria is a nation no longer. Despite the plea of Chancellor Schuschnigg for an independent country, German threats and a massing of troops forced him out, and the Nazis took complete control and soon declared Austria a part of Germany. The Austrian army left its frontiers and went under German command, and German troops by the thousands moved into Austria to make the annexation complete in a military and political coup that has startled the world.
You're an education in itself. Ra-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da. There are romances in the glamour of your glances. Ra-da-da-da, ra-da-da-da. You're an education of all the famous dates in history. I recall but a few. The 4th of July and those evenings with you. The kiss that's scientific, though it's tender, it's terrific. Put those books on the shelf. You're an education yourself.
Say, Mr. Rich, I'm sure glad I found you. I just dropped in to see about a job with your band.
Well, that's fine, but we're on the air now. Why don't you go over there in that corner and sit down while we do a little swinging on the Volga boatman?
Thank you, sir. Now, Mr. Rich?
No, not now. We've got to play Loch Lomond.
Oh, shucks.
You'll take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland before you. 'Cause me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. You take the high road and I'll take the low road, and I'll be in Scotland for you. But me and my true love will never meet again on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond. Oh, we'll take the high road, I'll take the low road, but we'll be in Scotland for you. But me and my true love may never meet again on the bonny, 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 bonny banks. On the bonny, 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 bonny banks. The sun shines bright on Ben Lomond, and there in purple hue the Highland hills we knew, and the sun coming out in the gloaming. We'll take the high road, you take the low road, but with me in Scotland for you on the bonny banks, on the bonny banks, on the bonny banks, on the bonny banks, on the bonny, bonny banks of Loch Lomond.
Now, Mr. Rich?
All right, I give up. What do you want to play?
I can play a snappy Chinatown.
Well, that's good enough for me.
the gallant days when history hung on the flight of an arrow or the slash of a sword, when feudal barons ravaged the countryside to live in pomp and splendor, when one man alone dared challenge the might of his country's oppressors, Robin Hood, outlaw of Sherwood Forest, and his stalwart band, robbing the rich to feed the poor, ready to fight for king, for country, or for maiden fair.
Now, this forest is wide. It can shelter and clothe and feed a band of good determined men, good swordsmen, good archers, good fighters. Are you with me?
It's Errol Flynn as Robin Hood. Olivia de Havilland as Maid Marian. Claude Rains, Basil Rathbone, and a cast of thousands, reliving history's most colorful adventure.
I suppose you realize the penalty for killing a king's deer is death.
Are there no exceptions?
Will you come with me?
To Sherwood?
I've nothing to offer you but a life of hardship and danger, but we'd be together.
Because I love you, Robin, I'd come. Even the danger would mean nothing if you were with me.
Let me ram those words down his throat, Your Highness.
From this night on, I use every means in my power to fight you.